Hi Sagittarius, welcome to March 2018. Now, you're being noticed by the higher-ups. Right here on March 1st, there is a gorgeous trine with Venus and Jupiter, and there's also a gorgeous grand Earth trine with the moon in Virgo in the area of your destiny in the world, your profession in the world, your work in the world, to Saturn in Capricorn in the area of your money, to Pallas Athena, the asteroid, goddess of wisdom, strategy, and truth, in the area of your work. So there's all of this support for you right here at the beginning of the month in this area of your money, your talent, your gifts, to your work in the world, your profession in the world, your destiny in the world, your unique contribution to society. We get one new moon in this area and one full moon a year, and this is your full moon. And Pallas Athena is supporting you with strategy. So allow it to happen, because the higher-ups are going to notice you. So the higher-ups are going to be noticing your work, your talent, your gifts, and they're going to be like, wow, you're really good at this. You're really doing a great job. Let us reward you. Yeah! Reward me with more money. Yay! So this is good. This is very good. And, you know, the sun is in Pisces, and it's coupled with Neptune and Venus and Mercury in Pisces. And so that's a very creative energy, a very dreamy energy. It's wonderful for, you know, getting your favorite book and just going off into a book or a movie, you know, escaping into film. Neptune rules the movie industry, it rules the music industry, it rules television. And so, you know, escaping into your favorite show or your favorite genre of literature, and just going into other worlds, going into other places that fill you with joy and inspiration and creativity. So this is a very practical moon, but it's also a very spiritual and intuitive moon. And that's why I want you to trust your intuition. The higher-ups are noticing you. So you don't have to, hey, look at me. They are looking at you. And there are times where we have to do that, where it's appropriate to say, hey, you know, but this is one where you want to allow it to happen. Then on March 6th, Venus and Mercury move together into Aries. And you're in the mood for love. I'm in the mood for love. And so you will be hunting for your perfect playmate, your perfect lover. And Aries is the warrior. And so you will be feeling that call to explore new areas where you can find the perfect playmate. And it's good. So if you're single, get out there and check out maybe a new peer group. Maybe there's some new group that you want to belong to. You could get out there and check it out. And I think someone is going to pleasantly surprise you. And that's really exciting too. It's also good for creative self-expression, you know, just being, you know, totally in your projects and being creative and going after what you're doing in a very creative way. Jupiter, your ruling planet, is going to take his turn to retrograde here on March 8th through July 10th. And this is really behind the scenes. You're getting ready for Jupiter to come home to Sagittarius, which I believe is November 10th. And, you know, that's a game changer. And that is going to be amazing. You've been waiting 12 years for this. And when he comes into your sign, which he rules, it's really going to open doors for you. That doesn't mean doors can't open now, because Jupiter is in harmony this month with Venus and Mercury at the Virgo full moon. He's trining the sun exactly on the 13th. And that means like there could be really good things going on behind the scenes with you, where maybe it hasn't been brought to your attention yet, that those in higher authority are going to be promoting you or giving you a bonus or giving you a new position. It can be where you just loving being at home and in your own space, or in your sacred space, you know, where you retreat, where you can be one with nature. You know, when we have this Pisces energy, this Neptune energy, it's really good to get to the water, to, you know, sit by a stream, sit by a lake, get by the ocean. You can greatly benefit from the water element and being near water in March, very much so. But your ruling planet is just zinging along here and very happy. And it's also a really good time for you to finish any unfinished business that you might have, or finish a project during this time that Jupiter retrogrades, work behind the scenes. It's a good time for that. Daylight savings time begins on March 11th. Woohoo! Yay! Sun trine Jupiter on the 13th. That could be a lucky day. And then you have the Pisces new moon on the 17th. And this is a Chiron moon, because the sun and the moon are coupled together with Chiron. And Chiron acts like a planet in your astrology. He's an asteroid. He is what we call the wounded healer. And he likes to flush out our insecurities, our, you know, fears, our perceived failings, so that we heal it, so that we stand up for ourselves, so that we are focused on our character and our work, letting the work speak for itself, or our character speak for itself. Self-respect is a real big one with Chiron. Jupiter is trining him. Jupiter is trining the new moon. So there could be some sort of healing that happens for you here in March that, you know, empowers you and makes you feel really good about yourself, which is exciting. And just after the new moon, Mars enters Capricorn. So now we have Saturn in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, and Mars in Capricorn. And this is in the area of your money and your resources, the money you make, earning ability, your investments, your talent, your gifts, your self-worth, self-respect. And, you know, with Mars there, the more you hustle, the more you earn. And if some sort of, you know, unexpected expense comes up, you'll have the money to cover it. You know, because Jupiter is really working for you behind the scenes. And, you know, so it will be resolved for you. And then we have the sun entering Aries on the 20th. Happy spring, yay! In the northern hemisphere. And happy fall in the southern hemisphere. And it's also International Astrology Day. That's because in Western astrology, what I use, our system is based on the day the sun enters Aries. It's not based on the fixed stars. It's based on the day the sun moves into Aries, and that's why Western astrologists throughout the world, we celebrate it on March 20th. And this is exciting. Now, Mercury goes retrograde on March 22nd through April 15th. And this is in the area of creative self-expression, true love, romance. So now you have the sun in there, you have Venus in there, you have Mercury in there, you have Uranus in there. So you have a lot of energy in this area of love and romance. And, you know, for some of you, it could be an old lover that returns with Mercury retrograde in here. For some of you, it could be someone from your past life that you've had a past life history with. that returns maybe new in this life. And that's exciting too. So it's pretty hot in here with you this month. And next month too, because the Aries new moon is going to fall in this area of your life, of romance and fun. So this is the time for you to have fun too. You know, work on your personal foundation, work on strengthening you, and have fun. And with Mercury retrograde, you know, you want to, you know, communication, you know, travel, double check everything, because with Mercury retrograde, things can get crazy. Then Venus enters Taurus on the 31st, and you have the Libra full moon on March 31st. So we have 2 full moons this month, and so when you have 2 full moons in the same month, the Libra full moon will be the blue moon. And this is a very intense moon because the moon is in Libra, the sun and Mercury are in Aries, and they're being T-squared by Saturn and Mars. And when you put Saturn and Mars together, it is a warlike combination. And it is, you know, really challenging here. And so, you know, one of the messages is in here for all of us is to make sure you have support in what you're doing. You know, don't just like throw things at the wall and see what sticks. Or, well, I'm just going to throw it out here and see if they like it, or see what does well or what doesn't. That doesn't do well. You want to really do your homework, do your research, and plan. Planning is going to pay off. If the planning isn't there, then if there's poor planning, then whatever you're doing, it's not going to work out. And that's not just for March, that's for April too, because Mars in Capricorn is going to challenge any planet in Aries, that includes Uranus, and it's going to couple with Saturn and then Pluto, and that's war energy. That's the kind of energy that, you know, people are angry, they're arguing, they're stirring up trouble, and we'll see it in the world, we'll see it in the news media, you know. I know what's new, but I mean, it'll be more so. And so, you know, for you, it's in the area of what you love and value. And so maybe, you know, for some of you, the universe is saying, upgrade your friends, upgrade where you hang out. Maybe it's time for you to do an upgrade in where you are playing, or where you hang out on the internet. Maybe it's time for a new group, or, you know, in the real world. Not to say the internet isn't the real world, but I mean in the physical world here. And so maybe it's time to upgrade in that as well. And so this is going to be a powerful message in here for all of us this month, to really use these energies wisely. And with Jupiter retrograde and now Mercury retrograde, it's not the time to launch anything new. If you're going to launch something new, you want to do it before the 8th and certainly before the 22nd. Or wait until April 15th on. That will be a much better time to launch something new and bring something new to everyone's attention. And just don't be in a hurry for anything, you know, because, you know, this Martian energy can get us rushing. Aries, I love Aries energy, but it can get us like, let's get this done yesterday. But it's not the right time. It's really best to allow things to happen for you and, you know, have fun, play, socialize. You are being noticed in the job that you have, or if you own your own business, people are really noticing what you're bringing to the table. And so it is brewing for you in a very good way. It's just that we've got these other energies that we need to navigate that are going to be, especially at this Libra full moon at the end of the month and going into April, it's going to be intense. And you want to be focused on what's true for you. You have Mars and Saturn in that area of what you love and value, What is it that you want? And with Saturn in this area, you're going to be focused on this for the next couple of years until he goes into Aquarius and then starts reworking with your thinking. But while he's here in this area of your resources, it really is about focusing on what you want. And maybe you don't know that yet, or maybe it's changing. And that's good, because that's all about growth. And that's encouraging. So don't be in a hurry for anything. Go with the flow. There is a lot of supportive energy in here for you. Jupiter is making positive aspects with the Sun. It's making positive aspects with Venus. And it's also in harmony with that Chiron new moon, which is all about healing for you. And so you're in a good position. And you're moving up in what you're doing. You just want to be patient with your goals and your intentions and any big launch that you want to do, anything big and new you want to do. It's all about planning. Planning will pay off, and covering the bases and making sure you've done your homework and working with the timing. The timing will be much better once Mercury goes direct next month for starting something new. This is a month for you to have fun and to play and be creative. If you're open for love, if you're available for love, it's on. And this is, great place for you to put your energy is go out there and hunt down that perfect playmate and have fun with it too. Make sure you're having fun with what you're doing. That's contagious. When people are light and funny and joyous, it's a very contagious energy. So make sure that you are having fun with what you're doing. And be open for love, because it could be someone from your past, it could be someone from your past life, it could be someone that you meet in a new group, new social group you're hanging out, and it could be magical, it could be amazing. For those of you coupled, why not use this energy to escape together, escape in your own little bubble, in your own bliss, in your own joyous pleasure with each other, and shut out the world and just be with each other and celebrate what you have together. Because I really see that good for those that are coupled, being really happy at home together and doing your own thing. Just being happy together, being home, doing your own thing. It's great. Career looks amazing. Career is really taking off here. So you're moving up in what you're doing. The message is to allow and let it happen. Spiritually, this is a very spiritual month with the Virgo and the Pisces, and with Jupiter in this area of your chart. It is amazing what you can learn by listening and being quiet and going out into nature and allowing Source to talk to you and through you. The insight that you can get and the peace that comes from just being fully present and hearing. It's amazing. I'm not seeing any challenges to the health. In fact, Venus just moved in there, and health is only going to improve. So your health is improving. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Sagittarius, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology, it's very easy. The links are below in the Show More section. Or if you're interested in coaching, those links are below as well as up in the cards. And I'm doing a YouTube live event Wednesday, February 21st, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a big announcement, and I would love to see you there, Sagittarius. So until next time, I really like what I'm seeing here for you. It's only getting better. Get out there. Have fun.